Hey YouTubers, I've got a little video for you today. I'll try to be as quick as I can. I do apologize that this isn't a video of me actually doing the modification, but I used the means available to me at the time and pictures, and my voice was the best I could come up with. So be patient with me, and hopefully this will help you. So everybody knows that none of the Turtle Beaches that are out right now are compatible with Xbox One. They're supposed to be releasing a headset in the next couple of months or weeks or whatever that's $150. Mine works great. I'm not going to go buy a new headset, so I came up with this solution. So let's get started. The first picture you're going to see is the fob that plugs into the bottom of the Xbox One controller. It does need to come apart. My advice to you is just do it with your thumbs. Just try to pry the halves apart. They snap apart and snap together. They don't. There's no screws on the outer case, so just pop them apart as easy as you can. Don't go digging in it with screwdrivers because you'll tear it all to pieces. It's very fragile. Now the next picture is that same fob on its side. If you notice the arrow pointing to the back, that's the cover that has to be unsnapped to reveal the Torx bit screws that we'll get to in a second. And again, be very, very easy with it. Get that off and you will see the view of the next picture that I'm getting ready to show you now. In this picture, you'll see the 5 micro Torx bits that are visible now that we've removed that cover. I did not have a precision set of Torx bit screwdrivers. They are extremely teeny. I don't know why they use these, but they did. I used an eyeglass screwdriver, a Phillips. I pushed the Phillips head screwdriver very, very tight into those things and backed them out real slow, and they came out fine. But those need to be removed in order to get the next casing half apart. Now also, before we move on, pay special attention to that cable going up into the bottom of there. There's a knot tied in that cable. You can see it through the square hole there. That knot has to be put back in the Turtle Beach cable we're going to be soldering to the board, or it will pull out and you will rip the wires, slam off the board, and it'll ruin it. So just keep that in mind. Tie a knot in the end right before the bare wires before you solder them onto the board, so you can press that knot back into that little square notch before you put it back together. So moving on, once that case is apart and those screws are out, you will see this, the board in the inside of that fob. Now you see there's 4 contact points for soldering: ground, microphone, speaker right, speaker left. I don't know why speaker left is there. I don't know why the 4th wire is going up in there. Don't ask me any questions. It's just like that. I don't know. But you can see the original wire from the original Hardee's drive-through headset that was connected to it also has that knot that I was talking about earlier. But anyway, these 4 tabs, you're going to be using ground, microphone, and speaker right. You're going to desolder the wires you see in the picture, which were from the original headset. Once they're gone, you will be soldering wires back to those tabs from this picture. This is the Turtle Beach cable that went from the headset to the microphone portion or slot on the side, or excuse me, plug on the bottom of the 360 controller. Those wires are some type of speaker wire that's used in like making speakers. They have an acrylic on the outside of them. You might have to heat them up with a lighter to reveal the actual bare copper to solder to. They're kind of a pain in the ass, but just be patient with it. But anyway, cut the head off of one end of the cable, fray it, go ahead and add solder to all those tips, and you see where they're labeled as well. Match those up with the previous picture I just showed you on the board. Obviously in parentheses I've got, this can also be green or blue. That wire for some of the headsets, when you chop the head off, some of the wires are green, some of them are blue. I don't care whether it's green or blue. It needs to go to microphone. Copper needs to go to ground, and red needs to go to speaker right. Well, that's the end of my video. I'm sorry I went so fast, and I'm sorry it wasn't better than it was, but this is a solution to everybody's issue they're having right now that does work flawlessly. It is very clear. I've had multiple people in chat say, hey guy, why does your microphone sound so clean? Because obviously everybody's using the exact same one that came with the one right now, the Xbox One. So everybody's got the same headset, and they all sound the same. So when they hear mine and it's like super ultra mega crystal clear, they want to know why. I tell them I'm using a set of Turtle Beach DX12s, and they don't believe me. So anyway, I'm sorry, X12s. But anyway, I'll wrap this up. If you have any questions, email me, and take it easy.